All right, everybody, welcome back. As you know, we're going to do another backtesting session as scalpers on Bitcoin. As we did this morning, we're going to choose a random date to do here. Just go with one between May and August. Doesn't matter, during the week, day first. We're going to choose a random date. 17th of May. Here. Okay. 17th of May, it's a Monday. We start with 10K, 500, fixed 4 pips, no commissions, we don't care. And we start the simulation. Okay. 1 minute. And 1 hour. Okay. Very good. So let's jump here. Okay, we almost have the PPLs. Let's see if price goes up. Shouldn't go up, but we have all these key levels. Then we put this, one lot, 20 pips usual, 60 pips usual, So now you go away. On the hourly time frame, the same. This was okay, nothing else should be selected. And we're going to delete these two. This is the hourly time frame. Let me zoom in. Okay. Okay. On the hourly time frame, as you know, all the PPRs are very small. These are big as candles, 150 pips candles. So let's jump on this. As we can see here, we are in a bearish trend. We have a different PSA, as you can see. This one is the last one. What we might see, since the main trend is bearish right now as a scalper, especially now we have this very, very strong bearish phase correction, breaking below this previous lows. And then we have this huge reaction at 43,750. What I want to see is if we react at this price and continuation up, or instead we continue down. We have a not just a reaction, but a real rejection. So let me put it here. Okay, nope. And let's do it this way. I want you to be blue. Nope. Scheiße. Let's do it red. Okay. And we're going to clone it So even on the 1 minute chart, we're going to see. So as you can see, this is also the PPL. So we're going to take the PPL as a reference number, 46,750 as a price point where we want price to react. As you see, exactly, we have many rejection and reactions here. We're going to see if we break above here. We can have safer sells if we get a rejection either here, but we also have this PSA on the left-hand side. So safer sells will be below here with strong confirmation of bearish structure. Safest sell goes then safer here, safest only below this price point here. So let's jump on it and see where the price is headed. Okay, there you go. Let me zoom in. It's not as fast as usual, so it will not take that much time. It will not be that fast. Okay, we're seeing a reaction, and then breaking up. Break retest. You see where it closes. It closes strongly, engulfing, showing a sort of reaction. This PSA. Remember, I would take safer sells only below this PPL with my usual setup. So far, looks like this PPL is holding, so it can have a pullback. We can have a bounce and then continuation up, or we can have a pullback and then break and retest. Okay, looks like we're breaking below, probably closing above. Nice reaction here. Not engulfing the previous candle. Making a top wick and then going down. Let's see where it closes. If it closes below, slightly below, it made a nipple wick. We are talking about 15 pips. This would be a very high risk, high reward entry, especially with all these. We're not breaking the structure. It's still, even if we get 25 pips, it will be still too much risk. Okay, now it's much better. Closing very strong bearish. We are still around this PSA. As you can see, we are having some reaction. We might even have a proper retest and then continuation down, but looks like buyers are not jumping in. We are slowly getting the 25 pips expected here. But you see the reaction and the PPL closing bullish. And with a pullback, let's see if it goes all the way up. Oh, we see a break and we test now. Looks good. You see the pullback that we were expecting here might be happening. Now top week and liquidity gap. You see price is grabbing liquidity down and then up here. Very strong bearish engulfing in one candle or the previous three. Top week being created. If we might take a high risk high reward sells because of here is 20 pips because we closed below this recent PSA more than the PPL. We are closing below here and having our top wick being created. we can take the high risk high reward sells. As we have seen, is a very high risk high reward. Yes, let's take it. Okay, there you go. And let's see. Okay, now we are having this nice action. Let me just pull up the trade. Okay, here. Flipping bearish. Nope. Closing weak. Let's see. Okay, very strong. Let's see where it closes. Okay, I really don't like it, so I'm taking it out. 10 pips loss instead of 20. It's fine. If then price gets back, I will re-enter below the PPL. There's no reason to take the full stop loss. Or if I take 50%, no, let's get out. It's fine. We can re-enter. Because I don't want this action if I'm in a sell bias. You can see could have got a full stop out. Oh, slightly by a few pips. Nope. But then if we are closing below, we are closing above, failing to break, not failing, but having some strong reaction. Closing below, nope. Closing above. And then let's see if it is a very, very weak bullish, showing that seller's pressure is here. The PPL is offering some resistance. As you can see, we are starting to create higher lows. We are still continuing in the trend. This was a counter trend trade because we didn't have the confirmation of the bearish. It was a high risk, high reward. I knew that. It was the last previous, you can see higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, same sort of higher high, higher low, higher high. This, we are still in this making a new higher low. So this was a counter trend trade. Only below here, or safer below here, was a really okay. There's a shift in the structure. So we knew about it. That's why we exited at 10 pips instead of 20. As you can see, for now we are failing to break. Now we are making a possible lower wick because there's no top wick yet, and bounce again. Let's see. But is it shorter and shorter, almost engulfing the previous one. Okay, also remember that this is midnight Asian session, not high volume. Let's see this one because we are, yes, we are in an order block. If I see a break and failing to break the PPL, might consider entry here on the sell side. Nope. Unless he gets a strong rejection. Nope. Okay, no entry. yes, my stop loss would have been still safe, but not the point. You can see we are short and shorter. I might expect a squeeze anytime soon from this structure being created. As you can see, on the buyer side, it happened exactly as I was always telling you. Got a squeeze. Now we're weak. Let's see if, okay. Let's see if it flips bullish. Nope, closes below. I don't like this price action. And also my stop loss would be it here. Okay, yes, we are in a full Asian session. As you can see, Tokyo and Australia. Possibly there's Asian China open soon. As you can see, now we are closing 1, 2, 3, 4 times below the PPL, but we are still this PSA on the left hand side. I don't want to deal with it. Okay, not much volume, just ranging. So let's move a little bit faster. Okay, let's see if we have a strong closure below. Okay. No retest, 25 pips. This was the move I wanted. It was too soon, coming to the end of the hourly candle. Nice rejection. Okay, as you can see, this idea would have given like 50 pips, but now we are starting to break below these previous lows. That's where you see the reactions. So let's be smart and we can take safe sells if we see after this very aggressive bearish move failing to break new highs. Here, if we have a break and retest below this key level, even if it would be safe below here, let's see. Top week, now closing above, closing wick bullish, but still above. Now this one is making a top wick and then closing below, possibly. Let's see if this one makes a top wick. No close. Okay. That was really too fast. But yeah, this one is not convincing. I didn't like the fact that make a lower wick, then a top wick, and then flip bullish, bearish. but still indeed. Now closing below this PSA. Let's stop it. Okay. All these weeks, apart from this, that was really, really fast, was in the middle of the range. So now what we can think about is here, it's too late. That's the break. We can have a break and retest here. Have these 25 pips pretty clean. We will have some reaction, take partials, of course, at 25 pips, but we have then at least a total of 50 pips as a range to take advantage of. Let's see if it gives us an opportunity. Okay, don't close too strong, perfect. Okay, now let's see if we make the top week. Okay, and we are flipping bull bearish. Okay, here can take like 15 pips stop loss, and let's see if we get over there. Of course, we will have some reaction here, but let's see. Okay, we are having this reaction. Now going back to the entry. Okay, nice rejection. Sellers showing some presence, but still closing bullish. And we're getting stopped out. Yes, from the spread. Okay, as you can see, this was probably too high risk, high reward, because it was not a safe entry. Safe entry would have been below here. That actually was a stupid entry. Like the lower wick. As you can see here, we are exactly at that point, and we have a full reaction. Yeah, if I give 20 pips, would have been still probably alive by some pip. Let's see. Okay, and then here, let's see if with 20 pips we were still alive. Yes. We would have taken partials here. 24, break even. Taking 50%. Recovering the loss before. Nice reaction here at the PPL. Okay, looks nice now to bring the stop loss here. And we have the take profit at 60 pips. If we get there, looks like a rejection. Getting stopped out here. Okay, but at least this is in profit. We have plus 1%. This shows you that how 5 pips can give you the difference between losing here, losing okay, getting stopped out there. I'm losing 2.5, 2.6%, which is the official of this session. You can get to plus 1%, as you can see now. We are seeing this one, but it's the end of the session for me. So we close at minus 2.5, 2.6%.